Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. So in this video I wanted to share with you a pocket letter that I made that has a fall or autumn theme to it. Now I'm not really sure if you could go ahead and call this pocket letter a mini pocket letter, but I'm going to go ahead and do so because it is only 6 sleeves instead of the standard 9, and I really had a blast working with this size. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing I did was cut my sleeve down to size. So I just cut 3 off the top, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for another project. So now I have 6 little slots to work with. And the next thing I'm doing is putting some washi tape on that edge there on the front and back, and then I'm going to trim off any excess that's uneven or hanging off. The washi tape I'm using is from a Recollections collection from Michaels. It's kind of like this bluish gray striped one, and I thought that that really matched the paper that I'm using. Now the paper I am using is from 2 different places. That leaf looking paper is from the Dollar Tree. It came in a calendar. And the gold doily paper is from Michaels. So all I did here was lay out how I wanted my pocket letter to look. I just staggered the paper. And now I'm taking some lace ribbon that is also from Michaels. I'm using my last bit here. I'm kind of sad about because I really loved using it in my projects. So I'm cutting 3 strips from it. And I'm going to use some double-sided Scotch tape to adhere it to my paper that has the leaves on it. And I'm putting that on each one, and on the top 2 leaf papers I'm putting it on the bottom, and on that leaf paper in the middle on the bottom I'm putting it on the top. If that isn't too confusing to understand, you will see once I have that done. I did cut the strips of ribbon a little bit longer, just that way I know it's not too short and I can just trim the excess off later. Alright, and now once that is done, I'm just going to go ahead and slip all of my paper into the sleeve so that I can begin decorating. So I don't know if I'm the only one that has a problem with putting the paper into the pocket letter sleeves, but I always seem to have a struggle, which you can see here. But yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and get started on decorating the pocket letter. Alright, so for the first page I'm just taking this red scalloped label, and I glued that to the actual paper itself and put it back in the sleeve. And then on the outside of the pocket, I am adhering a wood veneer sticker that says Inspire, and then I'm also going to put some wood veneer leaves. These are from Michaels, and I'm just putting a yellow one at the top and a brown one at the bottom, and that's all I'm going to do for that page. So it's very simple. Now for the 2 gold doily pages on the bottom there, I want to keep my pocket letters symmetrical, so I'm taking a Project Life card that has some red designs on the back, and I'm just cutting it in half. And then I'm going to use my scoring tool and my cutting board to score 1/4 inch on each side of the little strips that I made to create a belly band that I'm going to then glue down to both sides of those papers. Okay, so I'm just going to fold those score lines over, and then I'm going to grab my glue stick and I'm going to glue those down into place. I like doing this because it just keeps the pocket letter symmetrical, like I said, like it has a nice even creative flow throughout it, I guess. I just personally like the look of it. So I'm just gluing those down, and then I'm going to use my scoring tool to make sure that these sides with the glue are secure, and then I'm going to slip those back into the pocket letter sleeves. Alright, so now I'm taking this bow that is also from Michaels, and I'm using some hot glue to glue that down into place on the outside of the sleeve. And then I'm taking some tags These are both from the Target Dollar Spot and Michaels. So I'm just putting those into the belly band on both sides. So I'm putting 2 tags in each belly band and then just slipping that back into the sleeve. Alright, next I am creating a cupcake liner rosette. So right now I am just making the little embellishment cluster that I want to glue down on top of it. I think it says remember this moment on there. So I already made the rosette. I just found a tutorial on YouTube for it. So, and then I just hot glued it all together, which I did off camera because my hot glue gun does not reach my table. So now I'm taking this Polaroid cutout that a pen pal sent me, and I'm just gluing them down on both sides of those sides there on either side of the cupcake liner rosette. And now I'm taking some leaves that were also from Michaels, and I'm just gluing those down onto the wider part of the Polaroid on the side there. And now I'm just making a little embellishment cluster up here at the top using a coffee cup, a suitcase, and a red little bow. Alright, and now I'm taking some little phrase stickers here, and I'm going to put them down onto the Polaroid part just to add a little more flair, a little more decoration. I believe one says fall and the other says celebrate. And now I'm taking this little pocket that a pen pal had sent me, and it just says stuff on it, and I thought the colors really matched the autumn theme that I'm going for. So I'm just gluing it closed, and then I am gluing it down onto the paper there so that it will sit right underneath the bow. And then I'm going to go ahead and stuff it full of some goodies. So I put some little ticket tags in there and some little leaves and pumpkin embellishments, I believe. And then I just go ahead and slip that back into the sleeve. And once again, I am struggling trying to get the sleeve open. Alright, and then I found this little ephemera that says handle with care, and I thought it's a coffee cup, it's hot, so I thought that worked perfect, so I just glued that down onto there. And now moving back down to the bottom pockets there, I wanted to add some little pictures there in the back to kind of give it some more decoration, and the Polaroid then has a purpose because it's framing something. So I just took this sticker here that says exist to be happy, not to impress. And then on the other side, I didn't have another sticker like that, so I just glued some black and white paper down, and then I take some phrase stickers from Michaels, and I just take a long one and I cut it into pieces. And then I just put those pieces down to form the phrase. If you don't have stickers, you can print some phrases off on the internet or from your computer and then just do the same and glue them down. Alright, so I'm just going to slip that back into its sleeve, and then now it's complete. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful or inspiring. If you do decide to make a pocket letter like this, I'd love to see, so please feel free to tag me at Bambi's Mail on Instagram. I will leave the link down below. Alright you guys, take care and happy crafting. Bye!